May I have your attention, please? The program will begin in 1 minute. Please take your seat. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention for a very important safety announcement from the Cypress-Fairbanks Independent School District Emergency Management Office. Please take a moment to identify your nearest exit in the event of an emergency. Due to Harris County Fire Marshal requirements, we ask that you do not stand in or block any aisle during this ceremony. This means all photographs and videos will need to be taken from your seat. Please do not walk down to the bottom of the aisle to take photographs or videos. Also, a graduate's name will be called every 3 to 4 seconds. Please keep your applause and recognition brief so that other guests can hear the next graduate being announced. At the end of the ceremony, graduates will meet their parents outside of entrance 2 or 3. And now, are you ready? I didn't hear you. Are you ready? As you are able, please stand to help us welcome our graduating class of Cypress Falls High School.
Will you please remain standing for the opening remarks and for the presentation of the colors, pledge to the American flag, and the national anthem. Senior men, would you please remove your hats at this time? It is my pleasure to introduce to you Sydney Mwakatuya. She was chosen by the senior class to give today's opening. She is the daughter of Depanda and Wellington Mwakatuya. Please welcome Sydney.
Good afternoon. What an honor it is to be here. Thank you, family, friends, teacher, and staff for joining us in this time of celebration. Most importantly, congratulations, class of 2019. I would now like to invite you to bow your heads in a moment of prayer. God, you are so good. In a crowd of 10,000, you don't miss a thing. You know every soul, every thought, and what every person is experiencing in their life right now. God, we thank you for giving us the opportunity to be a part of Cypress Falls. When we began here, we were children, but as we begin our trek on the journey of adulthood, we ask that you give us the confidence to walk in the path that you have planned for us. Through your guidance, we overcame our challenges and conquered our fears. During everything, we remembered that we are one. But let us not believe that today is our destiny. You have a unique plan for each one of us. While some of us are called to be teachers and others doctors, the common purpose that we all have is to love one another. Not just ordinary love, but divine love, the great love that would come here for us and give us everlasting joy, love, and life in Jesus. When we love people as Christ has loved us, together, we will change the world. It is in your name that we pray. Amen.
It is now my pleasure to present to you two co-valedictorians. Tiffany Tran and Ferris Gondor will present the pledge to the American flag. At this time, our Cypress Falls Air Force Junior ROTC will present the colors.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America,
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars
Everyone, please be seated. It is my privilege to welcome you to the commencement ceremony of the Cypress Falls High School class of 2019. Our ceremony will recognize an important milestone in the lives of our young people. Seated before us today, there are almost 900. At this time, I would like to introduce the guests joining me on stage. Cypress Falls Independent School District Board of Trustees President, Dr. John Ogletree. Vice President, Mr. Bob Covey. Ms. Darcy Mangoya. Mr. Tom Jackson. Ms. Debbie Blackshear. Mr. Don Ryan. Did I get it all? I gotcha. All right. And Cypress Falls Independent School District Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mark Henry. We are also joined by several of our principals from our elementary and middle school campuses. Stephanie Thomas from Horn Elementary. Ms. Dorinda Klein from Hargrove Elementary. And Ms. Lynette Bellamy from Lyby Middle School. We also have a special group that we would like to recognize. At this time, all associate and assistant superintendents, please stand and be recognized. From our own Cypress Falls High School administration, we have our associate principal, Mr. Kyle Parsons. Our director of instruction, Ms. Renee Barbet. And our campus athletic coordinator, Mr. Chris Brister. There are also two ladies not on stage but have to be mentioned. There are senior class principals. We have Dr. Wanda Figueroa and Ms. Patricia Sharon. The readers of the names during the presentation of the diplomas are current faculty members who were selected by the senior class of 2019. It is quite an honor to be selected by the seniors. Today's readers, we have Mrs. Brandy Anzaldua. Mrs. Taylor Dawson, Mrs. Leslie Laird, and Mr. Matthew Mount. And as you can see, we have many faculty and staff members present this afternoon. At Cypress Falls this day, graduation is the day that every one of us works towards from the moment our freshmen enter those doors. Our goal is to graduate every student college, career, or military ready. Without these dedicated professionals, we would not be able to prepare these students for the future. If you are a Cypress Falls staff member, and we have almost 210 here today, we had to turn some away because we just didn't have the room, would you please stand and let us recognize you? Thank you. Also on our stage, we have our student speakers, Sydney Mwakatuya, Deandra Robinson, Matthew Schrand. Then for the first time in a long time, we have not one, but two valedictorians. Would you please stand, Ferris Gondor and Tiffany Tran. These two students earned a 6.8462 GPA, the highest of the class of 2019. Ferris, he is the son of Kamala Osman and Hisham Gandour. He will be attending Cornell University, major in biomedical engineering. Tiffany is the daughter of Tao Vu. Tiffany will be attending MIT, majoring in computer engineering. We also have our salutatorian, Alexander Sally. Alexander is the son of Sophie Hong and Fetty Sally. He has earned a 6.8393, the second highest GPA of all the students in the class of 2019. Please help me thank our Junior Air Force ROTC band and orchestra students who have volunteered their time today in honoring you, the class of 2019. And there is one more group of students that I'd like to recognize. You have heard the call to serve our country, to take a stand against terrorism, to serve with honor and dedication. 11 of you have answered that call and have committed to 4 of our military branches: the Army, Marines, Air Force, and Navy. You have committed to serve our country, and to that, we say thank you. God bless you, and we pray you return home safely. Please stand and let us recognize you. We pray for your safe return. We are so proud of you. Parents, this day is also so very special for me because as a principal, I've had the privilege of getting to know your students. It's always bittersweet because it's really the day that we work towards, and I'm so proud of them, but I'm going to miss them. I know the future is very bright for each of them. For the last 4 years, we've done life together. Seniors, I know you're ready. You've earned your wings as eagles, and now it's time for you to fly as you discover all that life has for you. So parents, as I prepare to give your sons and daughters their diplomas, I want to thank you for sharing your children with me. They're going to do great things. I truly have the greatest job ever. If you are the parents of a graduating senior, would you please stand, parents, at this time and let us recognize you? We're so excited to celebrate you. Thank you. Seniors, it's been such a pleasure serving as your principal for the last 4 years. In August of 2015, you entered the doors of Cypress Falls with over 1,000 of your classmates, and within just a few weeks into your freshman year, we knew you were something special. And today we celebrate some of your accomplishments. We are graduating almost 900 of you. 223 of you are graduating with honors. You were awarded over $4 million in scholarships. Speech and Debate has 3 nationally ranked academic All-Americans. 3 bands, 3 orchestras, and 9 choirs received sweepstakes. 2 academic All-State cheerleaders, 1 All-State and 1 Legacy All-State cheerleader. 26 of you earned athletic scholarships, earning over $325,000. We have 10 National Merit Scholars and 2 National Merit finalists, Chloe Baba and Anish Ganti. Science Olympiad competed at state, and nearly 400 of you have declared that you're off to 67 different colleges and universities, while others are headed to technical schools or directly into the workforce. You have advanced to postseason in play in football, where you were the by-district championships. You also defeated the Cypress state champs in football on TV. That was a lot of fun. Girls, but we do love our Bobcats, but it was fun. Girls basketball participated in postseason, boys soccer, wrestling, tennis, and track, where our girls were named district track, the district track team, and our boys were runners-up. You were first to show up when our school suffered major damage in the 2016 tax flood. You were the first to reach out to me to see how you could help when Hurricane Harvey devastated our community. You played with passion. You danced your dance, sang your song, played your instrument. You spoke your side. You recited your lines. You have challenged us. You have made us laugh, and you have brought us together. So as I try to capture the last 4 years in just a few minutes, I can't help but think about our battle cry, "We are," and how you embraced each other's differences. It didn't matter if you were in sports or into music or art, debate. Didn't matter where you came from. Didn't matter who your parents were. Didn't matter what your plans were. Everyone had a place when they came to Cypress Falls. No one was left out. We are many, filled with diversity, different faces, different races, yet we are one. I consider myself blessed to getting to be a part of your lives for the last 4 years. So on behalf of the Cypress Falls faculty and staff, we wish you the very best. At this time, I'd like to present to you our graduation speaker, Deandra Robinson. Deandra was selected by a panel of teachers, counselors, and administrators to speak on behalf of you at the class of 2019. Deandra is the daughter of Maurice Robinson and granddaughter of Deborah Robinson.
Sorry. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and fellow students. Well, Eagles, the countdown is over. My dad always tells me my voice makes up for what I lack in size, so I hope this speech does my class justice. Less than a decade ago, we were young kids walking in a straight line, bubbles in our mouths, wiggling at our loose teeth, in hopes of getting a visit from the tooth fairy that night. The idea of graduating was centuries away. Having grown up on High School Musical, we thought we knew what the next stages of our lives had to offer. Boy, were we wrong. There were no flash mobs of people singing and dancing, more like a flash of people trampling you as they tried to avoid the dreaded tardy sweep line. Fun fact, it takes 4 years for golden eagles to acquire adult plumage, meaning it takes 4 years for them to fully develop. Ironic, right? Much like baby eagles, also known as eaglets, we walked into freshman year blind, and let's face it, pretty much helpless. We went from being top of the food chain in middle school to fresh meat. We were determined to distinguish ourselves from the notion of being little kids because everyone knows once you enter high school, you're pretty much grown, right? Sophomore year was a little less awkward and chaotic, but we were still learning to use our wings, still learning to find our place. Fortunately, at Cy Falls, this isn't hard to do. I myself am a testament to that. I didn't start out on the right path, but sophomore year was the year I joined the debate team, which, as cliche as it sounds, changed my life for the better. Much of junior year we spent stressing about our future. Dreams of being superheroes or princesses, or in my case, the ruler of the world, were replaced with attempting to get the highest ACT and SAT scores and trying to find ways to better our GPA in order to have the best chances at either entering the workforce or the university of our dreams. But we weren't solely focused on ourselves. Quoted by former President Barack Obama, change will not come if we wait for some other time or some other place. We are the change we seek. Eagles are the living embodiment of this statement. In February of 2018, the nation was shaken by yet another devastating school shooting, this time in Parkland. With the permission of our administration, we were allowed time to express and reflect on the 17 lives that were taken. As I looked around that day, I saw most of my peers unifying and passionately trying to come up with solutions to this deadly problem. It was breathtaking that we were already looking forward to the impact we could have on the world without being fully submerged into it. Class of 2019 has taken strides to surpassing many of our well-accomplished predecessors, from the football team breaking the 6-year-long homecoming curse and also placing second overall in our district, to other major success in theater, FFA, cheer, drumline, and more than I can fit in a 7-minute time slot. From athletics to academics, Eagles have proven that they can do it all. Through every tragedy and triumph, we remained in unison. When the call came for diversity and inclusion, we united. Already having organizations such as the Muslim Student Association, Gay Straight Alliance, Ola, Korean Culture Club, and now the Black Student Union, which is the first ever in our district to be made. Ms. Denon has made it her mission that every student feels loved and accepted, and most importantly, noticed. This year was the startup of Love in the Falls, Random Acts of Kindness, and Mixers, which generated a sense of unity amongst all students and faculty of Cy Falls, bringing to life our true meaning of our battle cry, we are one. To our parents, thank you. Without you, we literally would not be here, literal in terms of both being alive and graduating, because let's face it, getting us to go to school was an everyday battle. To our educators, thank you. I can only imagine the amount of patience it takes to be a teacher. From still taking in late work 1 week after it was due, sorry, Miss LeBlanc, to answering 1,000,000,001 questions that you already answered 1,000,000,001 times. The bonds you create with your students is impeccable and has played a major part in our success as students. To our administration, thank you for listening to our complaints, dealing with our drama, and making sure that above all, we were safe. To our principal, Ms. Denon, thank you for being the best at adhering to 4,000 students, which isn't an easy task. That's 4,000 different voices and opinions. You've taken the time to adapt to changing generations, and for that, we express our sincerest gratitude. Everyone listed has played a tremendous role in us being able to walk this stage today. You have laid down the foundation for us to live a successful life. Now it's our time to soar. Though we don't realize it now, the knowledge we've gained over the last 4 years we will use for a lifetime. Not just what we've learned in classrooms, but also what we've learned from one another. I am grateful for every lesson I've learned from each person I've had the privilege of encountering during my time at Cypress Falls. As our high school career comes to an end, we are eager to make room for ourselves in a world that's not always willing to make space. Though we might not find our place easily or quickly, we will find our place somehow or some way, as long as you remember to persevere. As once stated by Dr. Emmett Brown, where we're going, we don't need roads. We'll make our own path as we've always done. If there's anything you take here from today, remember that creating a legacy or achieving greatness has less to do with money or fame and more to do with lives that you touch. This is not the end, but rather the beginning of the first day of our lives. So without further ado, it's time to leave the nest, Eagles. Class of 2019, we made it.
You knocked it out of the park. I love you. So proud of you. Thank you. Will you, the class of 2019 candidates for graduation, please rise? Dr. Henry, will you join me at the podium? Great job, buddy. Dr. Henry, as principal of Cypress Falls High School, it is my pleasure to present to you the senior class of 2019 and to certify that they have fulfilled the rights, the necessary requirements for graduation from this institution and the state of Texas. It is my request that these students be graduated, that you, in your capacity as superintendent of schools, confer upon them the high school diploma with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto.
Thank you, Ms. Denton. By the authority vested in me by the Texas Education Agency and the Cypress-Fairbanks Independent School District's Board of Education, I do hereby confer upon the senior class of 2019 the diplomas of Cypress Falls High School with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Henry. Students, you may now move your tassel. I'm pleased to present to you the 4 teachers chosen to be the readers. Would all but the first row have a seat? And our first row will come around and get in line. We are ready to begin.
Introducing the summa cum laude graduates, Lexi D. Abbott, Ibrahim Yusuf Abdullah, Catherine Ann Arnold, Marcus Cameron Arzadan, Zar Albert Garcia Atmosfera, Sajed Aurangzeb, Chloe Nina Baba, Sandy Safwat Gayed Bakit, Giselle Celeste Bautista, Tirth Nandan Devesh Bhakta. Nina Gabrielle Blanco. William Mason Bradshaw. Joanna Lynn Bowie. Julie T. Bowie. Samantha Marie Burke. Alyssa Natalia Butler. Erin Elizabeth Castaneda. Jada Neva Chambers. Sai Sanzita Lakshmi Bala Sankara Cheravu. Alyssa Christine Chen. Julietta Carollo. Francis Wen Dow. Danny Ha Do. Brandon David Duque. Justin Thomas Ebarb. Caitlin Victoria Falke. Bailey Rain Gallier. Anish Sai Santosh Gonti. Derek Jacob Gass. Matthew Joseph Gensler. Ferris H. Gondor. Kirby Kendall Grothus. Abby Nicole Heaton. Robert Alexander Herbert. Paloma Lizeth Herrera. Shelby Grace Rahor. Andrew Chen Long James. Camden William Keene. Amy Huan Lai. Caitlin Ann Ledbetter. Cassidy Jean Lee. Jessica J. Ling. Michaela Avery Lira. Sarah Adele Lubani. Ivy Kim Liu. Nini Ann Mai. Wendy Yvette Martin. Alejandro Mori Calienes. Gregory Ewart Moulton. Sydney Sakai Mwakatuya. Brittany Ann Wen. Hong Wok Wen. Kayla Diem Nu Wen. Lok Lee Wen. Sarah Tuet Wen. Trong Quang Wen. Alexander Mallory Noguera Obenza. Chidera Amarachi Onwuka. Jitin Ashutosh Oza. Dhruv V. Patel. Hannah Menthu Pham. Julianne Quinty Pham. Fabrizio Giovanni Palacastro Solano. Trevor Truax Powell. Paulina Radchenko. Adam Nathaniel Ramsey. Joshua William Rebegay. Jesselyn Ann Reyes. Megan Elizabeth Richards. Somaria Ariania Robles. Nadia Marie Rodriguez. Faith Christina Rojas. Alexander Nabil Sali. Sajeev Deepak Saxena. Amina Shazad Sheikh. Danielo Alejandro Soto. Ahmed Ali Syed. Brian Wee Tu. Charles Anthony Torres II. Alyssa Quinn Tron. John Kong Tron. Tiffany Vu Tron. Quinn Gia Tren. Mariah Renee Vasquez. Austin Daniel Wheelock. Arissa Roos Yoon. Blair Marlene Young. Kevin Alexander Young. Wei Lin Zhu. And now for the magna cum laude graduates. Elissa Caitlin Alejos. Ryan Lee Alexander. Jessica Alvarez. Antonio Antunez. Morgan May Bailey. Michelle Roberto Brown. Allison Juliette Canales. Cameron Venti Chow. Adeline K. DeWalt. Jordan Renee Driver. Austin James Ebarb. Christopher Martin Feely. Trampus LeVar Goodwin Jr. Crystal Danielle Grady. Amatullah Mustafa Ghalam Hossein. Brian Alejandro Gutierrez. Ethan Vin Anha. Drake Alexander Abair. Adam James Jackson. Uriel Neptali Jackson. Brianna Valencia Hamatillo. Andrea Juarez. Ashman Carr. Abdul Saud Kuderi. Gurleen Carr Kendra. Cheyenne Ray King. Sabrina Nicole Lowe. Bazel Rame Margie. Yasmin Carolina Martinez. Kiera Azaneth Mascaro. Megan Cassette McCraw. Blakely Nicole McCulloch. Tiffany Giselle Mendoza. Adeline Nohemi Molina. Lauren Kate Morton. Nader Fathi Musa. Blake Edward Mullen. Vanessa Mundo. Yesenia Nava. David Austin Newberry. Tran Bao No. Alexander Joseph Norman. Sophie Marie Amaka Wokorio. Caitlin Elizabeth Overall. Bryant Wee Fan. Fong Tao Fan. Syed Hassan Ritzvi. Zian Bray Rodriguez. Angel Signs. Nalidia Salgado. McKenna K. Marie Samples. Angie Beth Valentinas Andrea Runhel. Rachel Marie Schlein. Taverlyn Mercedes Shepard. Evelyn May Taylor. Miranda Grace Videra. Gabriella Alexa Vergara. Vanessa Ann Villarreal. Kent Michael Woolner. Sean Patrick Young. Rachel Elizabeth Zimmerman. And now for the cum laude graduates. Areli Ruby Aceves. Khaled Mahmoud Al-Shayab. Ivan Vincente Armenderis. Justin William Ashford. Tristan Daniel Ashworth. Jagmeet Singh Ball. Isaiah Travion Bethley. Lauren Haley Benedict. Annabelle Ruth Bernal. Jenna Haley Bissonette. Jose Anthony Camarena. Kayla Noken Cow. Karen Alejandra Casas Castillo. Nathan Angelo Sardina. Rachel Wynn Coggins. Dev Arun Das. Christian Andrew Dodd. Jenna Elizabeth Elsmore. Iris Noemi Espana. Johnny Edward Freeman III. Angel Funes. Jason Alexander Gonzalez. David Alexander Guzman. Mariana Lenore Guzman. Jasmine Claire Hertel. Michaela Hutchins. Abdullah Imtiaz. Isha Jamil. Taruna S. Giangani. Marie Janessa Soriano Josue. Seth Austin Cambich. Ashlyn Carey Lees. Matthew Stephen Lopez. Noemi Eliana Lopez. Christian Mauricio Lopez Moyano. Ni-Ing Lee. Maheen Soa Maya. Trinity Lee Martin. Travis Andrew McLaughlin. Courtney Christine Miller. Maya Simone Murray. Lauren Quinn Wynn. Kathleen Azalea Padilla. Matthew Allen Pena. Noah Patrick Pena. Bryce William Penn. Chelsea Carolyn Perez. Allison Marie Phillips. Rafael Angel Quintero Pena. Ulissa Anahi Rivas. Gabrielle Rivera. Peyton Allen Robertson. Alonzo Andre Rosales. Ria Sacchetti. Andrew Malak Saman. Raul Eduardo Segura. Matthew Shane Smith. Jacob Soli. Bailey Roy Sparks. Connor Evan Stewart. Amanda Lynn Stringer. Sabrine Sultana. Fahad Mahmoud Syed. Yasmin Torres. Qua Duck Tran. Mindy Tran. Samantha Nicole Walker. Journey Elise Wallace. Mackenzie Ann Weaver. Michelle Shu. Angelica Brittany Yenzi. Samantha Aaron Zoomwalt. And now for the Cypress Falls graduates. Fadi Abadir. Rami Hassam Abdul Kader. Daniel Francisco Acosta. Valerie Fernanda Acosta. Daniela Lisbeth Aguilar. Maceo Martin Aguilar. Michaela Castaneda Aguirre.
Crystal Ngozi Agacha. Soman Ahmed. Lama Al-Jabiri. Joshua Alexander Albaran. Catherine Alejandre. Annette Matilda Alejandro Tapia. Bilal Mehdi Ali. Destiny Michelle Allen. Michael Angel Amaraz Vilapando. Adrian Adolfo Alvarez. Jason Alvarez. John Israel Amaido. Byron Jose Amaya. Caesar Emmanuel Amida. Joshua Anthony Amaya. Hananiah Rock Anderson. Jonathan Daniel Anderson. Trinity Amor Dalanette Anderson. Laura Ashley Angelo. Fatima Ansari. Carlos Antunes. Tamia Janae Apaya. Andrea Aramayo. Sitlali Alejandra Aranda Lecona. Jonae Larice Archer. Romel David Arias Velasquez. Jeremy Ray Arns. Alyssa Brianna Arzate. Shelby Lynn Auberry. Lance T. Aubert Jr. Kimberly Abadano Cruz. Hunter Garrett Avery. Brenda Abigail Avias. Jacqueline Avila Amansa. Mohammed Mustafa Awad. Andrea Nicole Agsume Perez. Sean Michael Baez. Donovan Eugene Valdivia. Austin Tyler Barnhart. Madison Nicole Berrigan. Donovan Deshaun Bassett II. Ian Brandon Bataikin. Aisha Christina Becerra. Kenya Monet Bell. Oscar Miguel Beltran. Brianda Nayeli Benitez Morales. Asia Renee Benjamin. Terry LaShawn Berryman Jr. Lucas Tyler Biagas. Alexandria Cheyenne Blake. Chris Louis Blanco. Ty Simone Bolden. Cameron Allen Budisque. Andrea Nicole Bonilla. Michael Matthew Bonclair. Malik Tyree Boutte. Layla Karan Bramlett. Isaiah Jackson Brazel. Isaac Caesar Briones. Trinity Jeanette Broussard. Janice Samantha Brown. Corey Shayla Marie Brown. Kiara Rose Brown. Traquan Jarrell Brown. Timothy Blake Bryant Mulliken. Madeline Eileen Berman Price. Talib Alatukumbo Busari. Javier Angel Bustos Duarte. Andrew Robert Cairns. Isaiah Francesco Calderon. Tanner Wilson Calhoun. Christopher Blanton Calloway. Ashley Camarillo. Brett Elizabeth Campisi. Gustavo Campos. Valerie Campos. Maria del Carmen Candelaria Zavala. Paulina Lisbeth Cano. Sylvester Cano Jr. Andrea Cannon Puertas. Skylar Ashlyn Cantu. Hunter Wayne Caps. Felipe Alejandro Cardosa. Nelsie Tatiana Carrillo. Sean Colby Carter. Shane Dylan Carter. Adriana Alexis Cartez. Carmen Castillo. Kaylee Gabriela Castillo. Adriana Jeanette Castro. Livia Emily Catalan. Jaden Christopher Catchings. Andrew Ryan Catlett. Melanie Alejandra Cervantes. Ivory Giselle Chapa. Matthew Ryan Chapman. Felipe Chavez. Dabani Giovanna Chavez Amador. Joshua Lloyd St. Paul Chavans. Corbin Dale Chapetta. Sandra Nicole Christensen. Ngozi Precious Ugo Chukwu. Shania Dejanique Alicia Clark. Pierre Dominique Cole. Avery Elizabeth Collins. DeAndre Bernard Collins. Destiny Iman Collins. Ildegardo Madrigal Conejo. Aurora Conejo Morales. Griselda Veronica Contreras de Garcia. Jose Fernando Contreras Ramos. Andy Jose Cordero Luna. Elliot Sean Corvera. Christopher Jacob Cox. Kyle Thomas Crona. Jalen Cruz. Viviana Francesca Cruz. Jennifer Cruz Monjares. Isaac Cuevas. Dorothy T. Dam. Washington Davila Ledesma. Makai Emmanuel Davis. Paris Elizabeth Davis. Taylor Alexandria Davis. Seamus Jaleh Dawson. Samantha Rayanne DeLuna. Luis Oscar de Santiago Davila. Madison Jashawn Dumachette. Our Destiny Charday Despani. Chastity Danette Diaz. Caleb Marie Diaz. Paris Lachey Dora. Trevor Allen Drake. Melvin DeWitt Driver III. Wellington Henry Duarte Hernandez. Sarah Ansa Joseph Duke. Destiny Nicole Dunmore. Alyssa Marie Dunn. Martha Julia Duran Tovar. Aaron Robert Durham. Samuel James Ebanks. Amaya Nashay Edwards. Brashay Monet Edwards. Richard Ifani Chukwu Eke Jr. Jamel Jolyn Patrick Irving. Ariel Judith Escamilla. Catherine Nicole Escobar Alvarez. Hasey Lizbeth Escobar Martinez. Nicholas Isechi. Dylan Jacob Espinoza. Karime Lynette Estrada. Casey Rhiannon Evans. Aruj Faruqi. Thomas Nash Farthing. Haley Jadian Soraya Favorite. Treslin Shanera Felton. Jacqueline Andrea Fernandez. Nicole Alessandrini Fierro Zapata. Joshua Alexander Fig. Vanessa Elizabeth Figuera. Jacob Espinoza. Jeray Glenn Fisher. Noah Hunter Flock. Ana Sofia Flores. Brianna Michaela Flores. Ethan Chase Flores. Jared Flores. Luis Carlos Flores. Monica Jasmine Flores. Fanny Andrea Flores Sepulveda. Jose Alonso Friday. Tyler Lee Francione. Diana Esmeralda Franco. Nayeli Josefa Franco Bermudez. Charles Lee Frausto II. Elijah Isaiah Leah Freeman. Eduardo Alejandro Fragosa. Ivania Marie Gallegos. Kevin Rinaldi Gallo. Jennifer Gomez. Carlos Garcia. Crystal Garcia. Damar Garcia. Joaquin Esteban Garcia. Corey Grant Garcia. Raul Garcia. Sophia Beatrice Garcia. Victoria Eloisa Garcia. Norma Yesenia Garcia Rodas. Bryce Cole Gardner. Taylor Lynn Gary. Marcus Thomas Girodi. Ernesto Gomez. Fabiola Giselle Gomez. Philippe Gontran. Jacqueline Gonzalez.
Juan Gonzalez Jr. Katia Eleni Gonzalez. Lauren Nicole Gonzalez. Lily Artis Gonzalez. Noah Andre Gonzalez. Renee Gonzalez. Ashley Gonzalez Acevedo. Jerome Jamal Gonzalez Bonilla. Arlette Gabriela Gonzalez Leon. Elias Asai Gonzalez Medina. Gerald Michael Goodley. Japji Singh Gorea. Jordan Ashlyn Green. Brittany Nicole Griego. Oscar Eduardo Guardado. Miriam Guerra. Kane Rudolph Harry Guerrero Jr. Rolando Guerrero Jr. Aaron Matthew Guevara. Andrea Giovanna Gutierrez. Barbara Gutierrez. Ana Paula Gutierrez Estrada. Cesar Ivan Guzman. Oscar Armando Guzman Jr. Cynthia Guadalupe Guzman Camargo. Yosef M.T. Haybush. Mustafa Ayad Hadab. Kira Mainisha Talisha Hagerman. Dylan Deshawn Hall. Atkins Hamilton IV. Jairus Keon Hanchet. Brooklyn Nicole Hardy. Edgar Roman Harrow Tenorio. Tyrin Harrell. Jonathan Contrail Harris. Jordan Elliott Harrison. Roisha Angel Lai Haynes. Yurit Yvonne Hayward. Jordan Andrew Hebert. Nina Simone Heichel. Anthony Marcus Hernandez. Antonia Isabella Hernandez. Giselle Hernandez. Janice Yvette Hernandez. Julie Leanne Hernandez. Nathaniel Joseph Hernandez. Sebastian Javier Hernandez. Hector Alonso Hernandez Polanzo. Emily Alejandra Hernandez Rodriguez. Melissa Lady Hernandez Rodriguez. Merlin Joanna Hernandez Zometa. Jordan Trayvon Harrington. Jacques Rashad Hillman. William Harold Hobbs II. Julianne Marie Hoffman. Asia Unique Hooper. Curtis Pierce Horvath. Cameron Avery Hulan. Colin Neal Hulan. Ariba Aisha Hussein. Trayvon Lee Hutcherson. Reese Bennett Ingram. Juliana Ikike. Cole Jacob Jackson. Randy Thomas Kane Jacobs. Ivion Lynette Jefferson. Dallas Nicole Jenkins. Lexi Leanne Jenkins. Michael Angel Jimenez. George Christian Johns. Jaleel Isaiah Johnson. Tiandra Renee Johnson. Veronica Nicole Johnson. Annalisa Joe Jones. Darius Terrell Jones. Clarissa Ashley Jones. Taylor Trinity Jones. Adriana Denise Jordan. Jacqueline Vanessa Jovel. Hugo Aaron Juarez. Jasleen Kerr. Audie Eric Keeble. Ashlyn Destiny Keene. Ashley Catherine Kent. Kayleen D. Ketchens. Yusuf Mohammed Khan. Dylan Austin Kimbrell. Leah Simone King. Thank you. Dharma Nicole Kingston. Javion Anthony Kinsey. Jalen Sincere Niffer. Jordan Ashley Kurtz. Demi Lene Lacey. Adrian Laguna Jr. Garrett Lee Lambright. Gabriel Jesus Loriano. Dominique Lee. Kobe Dwayne Leavetts. Landon Avery Leger. Kayla Danae Levine. Veronica Noel Lewis. James Miller Lilly. Jesus Ovidio Lira Puente. Grace Mikhail Little. Abigail Renee Yanis. Christian Yanis. Ayana Marie Lockett Miles. Skylar Noel Long. Xavier Paul Lanzo. Anthony Lopez. Brian Lopez. David Nathaniel Lopez. Delia Lizeth Lopez. Julian Lopez. Alejandro Erchel Lopez Lorenzo. Kayla Sarai Lopez Penales. Anne-Marie Claire Lorenk. Alexander Xavier Laredo. Mark Anthony Lozano. Kayla Elizabeth Luna. Mohammed Tamer Lutfi. Ivan Hung Liu. Ethan Glenn Lusardo. Madison Mackenzie Lusardo. Nico Giovanni Magliolo. Christopher Octavius McGrew. Eduardo Giovanni Maldonado. Giovanni Maldonado. Luis Enrique Maldonado Alvarenga. Asia Deanne Malone. Kusai Iyad Manasra. Antonio Ray Manriquez. Rolly Moranan Jr. Cynthia Maris. Alexis Noemi Marjano. Hennessy Divine Marte. Anissa Nicole Martinez. Christopher Alexander Martinez. Karen Suzette Martinez. Olman Alessandro Martinez Ayala. Giselle Martinez. Karime Martinez Rodriguez. Cicely Anna Mathers. Jasmine Rochelle Mathis. Caitlin June Matthews. Elise Nashay Maxey. Carly Nicole Maxwell. Jasmine Simone Mays. Jackson Daryl McGlashan. Sarah Elizabeth McGowan. Rachel Patricia McGuire. Katie Rayanne McJunkins. DeAndre Martise McMillan. Jonadab Asael Medrano. Oni Zakaya Meeks. Jacob Mejia. Milton Antonio Mejia. Jorge Alfredo Mendez. Kimberly Renee R. Mendoza. Crystal Amy Mendoza. Carlos Eduardo Mendoza Matute. Matthew Charles Moreno. Crystal Marie Miller. Hannah Talia Minor. Brendy Miranda Roman. Oscar Bonares Myron Alfaro. Kiara Yune Mitchell. Michaela Marie Mitchell. Amir Abdullah Mohammed. Brooke Ashley Mohammed. Nico David Mohammed. Gabriela Amaya Molina. Teodora Molina. Andrea Karina Moncada. Ariana Crystal Montano. Aldo Montemayor. Brandon Montenegro. Brianne Dion Montgomery. Colin Jeffrey Montgomery. Trinity Nicole Montoya. Ronaldo Morales. Savannah Candice Morales. Talia Daniela Morjan Nodal. Joshua Dylan Morris. Emily Alexandra Moyano. Coraima Yamila Munez. Mario Andre Murillo. Kayla Annette Murray. Hilal Ahmad Nadim. Itzel Naranjo. Andre Narciso Cresciencio. Trevor Xavier Nava. Broden Matthew Newman. Henry Wynn. Stephen T. Wynn. Tommy Wynn. Walter Tao Wynn. Rebecca Elizabeth Nichols. Angelia Trenice Nicholson. Angela Alejandra Nieto. Jacoby Ray Norris. Amarani Lizeth Noyola. Manuel Robert Olivares IV.
Joaquin Olivares. Abumire Omara. Ginger Nicole Ornelas. Azalea Mireya Ortiz. Katia Ortiz. Kiera Aylin Ortiz Lazo. Cecilia Ortiz Serrano. Sarah Maureen Ovens. Aaliyah Marie Owens. Timothy Wayne Pace Jr. Irian Campos Pacheco. Josue Flavio Padilla. Matthew Pardo. Blake Dylan Parker. Deontay Marquis Parker. Hardik Patel. Gabriella Giselle Paz. Eula Mae Pearson. Daniela Lauren Madison Holly Peck. Isabella Marina Peck. Marissa Ann Pena. Shane Allen Pena. Courtney Bao Tran Pham. Ken Pham. Tyler Fan. Cameron Kyle Pearson. Adriana Guadalupe Plaitez Clamaco. Taylor Ann Porter. Heidi Yorleni Portillo Castellanos. John Devin Pretorius. Marcus Odell Price. Monique Marie Puente. Elizabeth Jo Puglisi. Victoria Elizabeth Rackler. Manahil Zakir Rajput. Idalia Topazio Ramirez. Maria del Rosario Ramirez. Sky Lani Ramirez. Sonia Ramirez. Zulima Ramirez. Litzy Ramos. Megan Ashley Ramos. Kevin Ramos Cruz. Joey Ratzabuth. Alexander Ernesto Racinos. Braden Lamont Red. Ariana Christina Reed. Robert Lee Register. Yareli Sabrina Reyes. Samantha Reyes Ibarra. Sofia Reyes Ibarra. Eric Giancarlo Reyes Velasquez. Andrew James Reynolds. Adrian Jesus Reynoso. Stephen Sema Rezik. Joy Alessa Richards. Abigail Marie Richardson. Michael Saya Richardson Jr. Jesse Humberto Rios Trevino. Yasmin Guadalupe Rivera. Karina Yanil Rivera Muniz. Jason Ulysses Rivera Sanchez. Baria Hassan Rizvi. Mackenzie Paige Roberts. Nicholas Damon Roberts. Joshua Murphy Robertson. Deandra Celeste Robinson. Devin Michael Roca. Aaron Rodriguez. Adrian Alejandro Rodriguez. Daniel Enrique Rodriguez. Darian Elise Rodriguez. Ivan Cole Rodriguez. Jalen Amanda Rodriguez. Nandi Guadalupe Rodriguez. Axel Orlando Rodriguez Alonso. Braulio Rodriguez Cuevas. Javier Antonio Rodriguez Polido. Jennifer Naomi Rogel Aroba. Jacqueline Roman. Raymond Alexander Roman. Carlos Isaac Romero. Anaí Romero Gatica. Jaime Vladimir Romero Linares. Alexa Taish Romero Bonilla. Damian Matthew Rosas. Tarajanique Dejanay Ross. Eloy Ruiz Jr. Key Ryan Lee Russell. Diana Patricia Salas. Mitzi Vanessa Salas Ontiveros. Andrea Dennis Salas Vazquez. Leonel Salgado. Luis Matthew Salgado. Jacqueline Caridad Salmaron. Basma Hannah Sami. Cesar Alexander Sanchez. Jasmine Giselle Sanchez. Melody Sarai Sanchez. Gita? Gita Socorro Sanchez. Jessica Ann Sanders. Lizette Sandoval. Alexis Guadalupe Santana. Stephen Santibanez. Oh, sorry. Emmanuel George Sapalucia Jr. Irini Mary Sarkis. Ocean Robert Skates. Mark Anthony Schaub II. Sydney Nicole Sheets. Tasia Armani Schexnader. Stephanie Denise Schmitz. Jaden Tyreek Schooler. Cameron Michael Schultz. Cameron Isaiah Scogans. Kiera Denise Scott. Emily Jane Scullion. Samuel James Selby. Manuel Sevilla. Dominique Spencer Shepard Jr. Michaela Danielle Chenault. Matthew Alexander Schrand. Jazjat Singh Sidhu. Arleth Guadalupe Cifuentes Torres. Julian Luanaga Silmon. Kindle Ray Simmons. Anthony Luis Simon. Jordan Elisa Simpson. Jesse Christopher Singh. Richard Stafford Singleton. Sydney Lauren Slay. Eduardo Esteban Smith. Jalen Javier Smith. Xavier, God. Joe Song. Caitlin Michelle Sosabi. Yasmin Marie Spellman. Jalen Lamar Stewart. Agatsin Tara. Avery Jordan Tarango. Kiara Monet Tarver. Francesca Danielle Taylor. Joshua Adam Taylor. Jacob Jabon Thibodeau. Paige Taylor Thompson. Xavier Marquise Thompson. Sayan Tibabu. Valentin Torres. Samaj Audi Trahan. Tai Tan Tran. Tin Tuan Tran. Thuan Tai Tran. Alex Trejo. Lucas James Trojan. Alex Wilfrido Troncosa Lantigua. Quang Bao Chao Trong. Tyler Tishon Tucker. Amy Lisette Torcios. Marshall Caleb Turner. Travion Tyree Turner. Sean Cameron Tyler. Jessica Juliana Ulmer. Jonathan Fabricio Umana. Jamilet Gabriela Urzua. Janisa Ivana Valdez. Angel Eduardo Valdivia Cortez. Matthew Arthur Valero. Joel Angel Valero. Maximus Roy Valles. Jennifer Karina Varela. Natalie Giselle Vargas. Nicholas Aaron Vargas. Seth Hidalgo Vargas. Julio Yahir Vargas de los Santos. Priscilla Vargas Villegas. Hector Vasquez. Javier Vasquez. Joshua Andrew Velasquez. Brenda Guadalupe Ventura. Jose Manuel Ventura. Constanza Veronica Moreno. Diego Enrique Villa Peña. DeAnthony Villa. Javier Alejandro Villa. Uriel Pablo Villa. Uzio Sixtos Villa. Natalie Marie Villarreal. Juan Villegas. Micaiah Jeremiah Wanza. Miles Alexander Washington. Christina Natanya Webb. Jack William Wise III. Isaac Thomas White. Nicholas Alexander White. Chase Montre Williams. Garrett Taheme Williams. Amanda Nicole Williamson. Duan James Wilmer. Jarrell Kashawn Wilson. Jaden Scott Wolfson. Ashley Lisbeth Woodley. Parasia Jarrell Wyatt. Jordan Mackenzie Weisingle. Isaac Yepez. Layla Renee Zambrano. Ivan Gabriel Zapata Guillermo. Giselle Zarate. Noe Zarazua Castillo. Christopher Joseph Zapata. Chen Zhao. Daniela Guadalupe Zuniga. And last but not least, Itzel Alejandra Velarde Tapia.
Congratulations, graduates. It's now my pleasure to present to you Matthew Schran. He was chosen by the senior class to present the closing remarks. Matthew is the son of Cecil and Estella Strand. Will the graduates please rise for closing remarks and stay standing for the school song. Remember, don't toss your cap till after the school song.
Ready? Good afternoon, my now graduates. Today is the day we've all been looking forward to once you stepped through those doors of Cy Falls a mere 4 years ago. This day is special for two reasons. One is concluding the chapter that is grade school, which started in first grade and has led to now. But most importantly, it's the beginning of a new chapter for everybody in this room. We're about to enter the best time of our lives and hopefully all turn out to be just as successful and feel just as proud as the ones who have raised us feel at this very moment. Now it's time to truly celebrate. Everything we've all worked for in these past 4 years is finally paid off, and I think that deserves a round of applause. Cyphals will never, and I mean never, be the same without each and every one of us, and I'm blessed to have spent my years with such wonderful people. And now it's time to start life and show the world ready for everything it has in store for us. Thank you, and good luck to everyone. And for one last time, we are! We are! We are! Thank you.
Please promptly exit the Berry Center and parking lot so the district can prepare for our next graduation. Thank you for your cooperation and support of this prestigious event. Cypress-Fairbanks ISD wishes you a safe and enjoyable summer.